Hi, everyone, and welcome to this Teaching Towards Tomorrow live blog video interview. My name is Jenny Magera, and I am the author of Teaching Towards Tomorrow and also the digital learning coordinator of a network of 32 Chicago public schools called the Academy for Urban School Leadership. I'm really excited today as we kick off our focus on chats with amazing startups who are trying to make a difference in the educational world with this very first one with Andrew and Peter from Classkick. So Andrew Rowland and Peter Doe, thank you so much for joining us today. Hello.
Thank you, Jenny. I'm very excited to be here.
Yeah. I don't remember how I first came across Classkick, but when I first heard, did you guys email out or I have no idea. I was trying to think about this when I was getting ready for today. Did you guys send out tweets or?
I think the first time we started talking to teachers was at ISTE, and we may have met you through some folks there.
No, I think we met before because we connected because we had talked to Jenny before ISTE, and then we connected you guys. So yeah, whatever. It was fate.
Yeah, it was fate. But I got to say that I talk to a lot of edtech startups all the time, and a lot of times I feel like, oh, I really should be in classrooms or talking to teachers. When I first sat down and really listened to Classkick, it was one of those moments where I said, holy cow, this is what we've been looking for. So it's an amazing app. It's free right now. It's still free, correct? Oh, there's my dog. It's still free, right?
Yeah, it's free, and the goal for us, we're working really hard to keep it free. That's our long-term goal.
Yay! So for those folks out there who are watching and are like, well, what is it? Tell us. Cough it up. Can you tell us a little bit, Peter and Andrew, what is Classkick? You guys are the creators, am I right?
Yep. So Classkick really started from a problem that I saw in my own classroom when I was a high school math teacher in Chicago. Every day, no matter how hard I worked as a teacher, my students weren't getting all the individualized help that they needed to be successful, and that was a real big pain point for me. And I started to realize that this is a common problem in lots of places, and that this is something that technology can really help with.
So do you guys have anything that you want to share to kind of do a demo or explain what it is?
So the short one-sentencer is that any assignment that you might normally put through the copy machine, you can now put on Classkick even faster, and it goes out to your students immediately, and it makes your life easier as a teacher. And your students learn a lot more because they get much, much more feedback throughout their activity or their assignment than they would from even the fastest teacher who grades or runs around the classroom and answers raised hands.
Yeah, I think one of our teachers probably put it better than Andrew and I could put it, or even thought to put it, which was one of our teachers told us, it makes me feel like I'm in 30 places at once because the teacher can see all of their kids' work all in one place. So.
And respond to it.
Yeah, and respond to it. So they can see 30 things at once and respond to students faster than they have before.
Awesome. So I've got a little your site up here. It's getclasskick.com, right?
Yep.
And here you've got your awesome 1-minute video. But the thing that really made me stop and think twice about this was this ability to see the students' work in real time. So for those of you who haven't tried Classkick, and Andrew and Peter, tell me if I'm explaining this wrong, but this top row right here are the questions that teachers can create, and you can do that using either screenshots. There's an in-app crop tool. You can type now with the new update, right? And use your finger to draw. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. You can also add audio or YouTube videos or web links when you create question sheets as well.
Love that, and I remember your iteration loop is huge because I remember talking to you guys about that this summer, and you had audio before school started, so that was pretty incredible.
Yeah, Jenny, you were one of the main advocates for getting audio for students to be able to hear, especially elementary, right? And so we worked really hard, and we got it in there before school started.
Love that, and that's one of the reasons that we wanted to feature you. We love startups who care about teachers. So if it's okay with you, I think I'm just going to hit play on this just so that we can kind of see it in action, and I'll mute it so we can kind of skip forward because a lot of the people who are teaching or watching this are teachers and they get this part. But this is the cool part. So what's happening here?
So teachers are making questions very fast. They're taking a picture or an image from their Dropbox or Google Drive and screenshots. They throw it on there, and they have an assignment made really quickly.
Yeah, they use audio recordings, video links. Here, if you scroll back right there, you can see that the teacher sees all of their students in rows, and they can view all of the students' work as it progresses.
And the students go at their own pace.
So that's the thing that I think is pretty huge. Like, we've been using this to see the kids move at their own pace, and I'm going to play that again because it was just so cool. You can see the kids write in real time. So watch that again closely. I wish we had a slow-mo here, but you can see the students' annotations are coming up right here in real time, and the kids can move at their own pace. We do have some teachers who are going to use this more lockstep, though, where everyone's on number one, and then they can all look at number one, and they're going to project their Classkick screen up so that they could talk about everyone's thinking.
Right. We wanted to make a tool that's flexible, that some teachers want to use it in one way and some in the other way, but the point is that we don't want to change teachers' practices. We just want to support them do what they already do even better.
Awesome. Can you tell us about what's going on here? So, oops, what happened to that video? I lost it. There we go. So after the kids are working on it, it looks like there's a raise your hand feature, right?
Yeah, so that's one of the features that our teachers are really really excited about, which is students can raise their hand privately in the app. So students can work at their own pace, and if they need help or need a answer checked, they can raise a hand, and that raised hand can either be sent to the teacher only, or a lot of our teachers are loving that students can actually help each other through the app. And this is, as you see, the teacher helping the student and providing feedback via stamps. And here you see another student helping a peer through the app.
Yeah, so I love that. There was another app that used to be out from TechSmith, but unfortunately was discontinued, called Ask3, where kids could help each other. Now that that's gone, I think that Classkick, as far as I've seen, is the only app that really allows this in a really simple, user-friendly way. So it's pretty incredible to see our students be empowered and give them the ability to support each other. That student agency is something that we're all working on, not only because of Common Core standards, but because it's good, good learning for kids to be better versions of themselves.
Yeah, absolutely.
So are there other features of Classkick that you want to share that we haven't covered, or anything else that you're excited about? I know that you have a new update that was just released. Is that true?
We recently released an update to allow text typing, which was in big demand from teachers, so we really worked to get that in there. Maybe the only other feature that we'd want to mention is the fact that you can assess and grade and make rubrics on Classkick very, very easily. So those stickers that you saw in the video, those are easily customizable, and you can have no sticker, you can add a point value, you can take away point values, and then when you give right there, when you give students the green star that you typed thorough explanation and thesis or whatever you want, you can add a point value, and all those point values accumulate for that student's score for the assignment. So teachers are finding that they're able to assess and grade things, in half the time it takes them to normally do that.
Have you seen our teachers using this at all for summative assessments as well as formative assessments? So you said that there's rubrics, so are people using this for exit tickets or quizzes or more for in-class work?
So they're using it for final assessments a little bit, but I think there's a lot more things we want to support to allow them to do that even better. For instance, if they want to give a really long assessment and have some multiple choice answers in there that self-grade themselves, right? Or being able to lock the assignment so that other kids can't jump in and mess around, then we'll probably have to support a quiz test environment before it becomes common practice. So right now, a lot of the assessment is formative and on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, I was showing Classkick to a group of teachers the other day, and they were asking if that was a possibility to lock it down so that they could make sure that every kid was on the same question at the same time. Is that something that you have as a possible feature, or not really on the horizon?
Oh no, anything teachers are asking for is always a possible feature, and then the more and more teachers that ask for it, the more speedily we can build it. As far as that specific feature of locking things down, We've heard that a little bit. Probably the first thing that we would lock down is the rosters, so that you get your 25 kids in there, but then you don't have a 26 kid joining with a goofy name, and things like that. And then also, as you were saying, we're thinking about features like that as well.
So speaking of future releases, what is your hopes and dreams for the future? Do you have any ideas for where you want to go next with it? Are there things at the top of your feature development list that are in the kitchen right now being cooked?
Yeah, a lot of things being cooked. So just to give you a high-level view of the future, we just really want to create a platform that seamlessly connects a student's learning and progress to all of the student stakeholders, the teacher, the school, and the student's parents. That we think that if we can do that, then we'll have an unprecedented sort of support system for students and their work. And to break that down in the short run, a couple things that are probably in the most high demand from teachers right now are being able to share assignments between teachers, being able to export data much more easily so that they can take that assessment and put the grade right in the PowerSchool and other tools, and a couple other things on the horizon like that.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for joining. I'm so excited about Classkick. Every time one of our new teachers sees it, they get super excited. I guess the only other question that we keep hearing is this coming to Android?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, did you hear that about Android or about Chromebooks? Because, we hear demand for both.
Both.
Yeah.
I think more Android than Chromebooks because of the screencasting feature. It's not as easy to do that on a Chromebook as it is on an Android tablet, but we have a lot of Android one-to-one classrooms who see the iPad teachers and are super jealous and want to use Classkick as well.
Yeah, well, certainly cross-platform support is a big goal for us, and as we grow this year, we hope to have that as well.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. I have I think this is your Twitter handle, yeah. So at Classkick. Oh no, you can just say hi at getclasskick.com. Say hi is the email address at getclasskick.com. Is that right?
Yep. Hi at getclasskick is one way to reach us. You can also reach us on Twitter at getclasskick. And we love hearing from teachers. Teacher feedback is the most important piece of this app. So
Yeah, the louder teachers yell, the harder we work. So it's a very positive reinforcement loop.
Well, thank you again. So everyone, thanks again to Andrew Rowland and Peter Doe, the founders and creators of Classkick, an amazing new app to help your kids get some more agency, get some quicker feedback. Try it out and reach out to them if you have any ideas. Thanks again, guys. Have a great rest of your day.
Thanks, Jenny.